This is the Insta360 GO 3 bike kit. Now I've been filming my mountain bike adventures for years, and I always felt like I was missing those extra creative shots that would allow me to take my filming to the next level. Which is why I'm super excited to show you guys this brand new Insta360 GO 3 bike kit that I got from my channel. But for as much as I love new tech like this, I hate when things are overcomplicated. And one of the things I love about this Insta360 is you can buy kits like this right here that come with everything you need to get started. And they even give you a bonus t-shirt, which I do not know if I'm ever gonna wear, but at least they keep it nice and simple. Oh, it's actually embroidered on the front and the back. So this is the bike kit. Comes with a quick release mount, Insta360 GO 3, and the bike bundle, which we'll open up in just a second. Look at that little guy right there. Coming in at just the size of a battery means that this camera is gonna be able to capture shots that no other action camera could. The GO 3 has a removable lens. Pretty easy just to thread that lens right off. Thread it right back on there. You can see on the back right there, there goes the magnetic surface. And it's also got these additional clasps on the side right here. They're gonna hook into the mount that I'm gonna get to in just a second. Inside the rest of the box, you got the user guide right here that I actually might wanna read. You got, what is this, some additional manuals or something right here for it. All of the quick start guide, warranty information I'm sure is inside there as well. And then you got all of the mounts that come with this thing. You got the easy clip mount that I've seen people trying to attach these to their baseball caps, but what I plan on using this for is attaching it to the visor of my mountain bike helmet, which is gonna allow me to capture some amazing shots while I'm riding. And one of the cool things about that magnetic base is clipping it in is as easy as that. Although for mountain biking, I would probably want this thing flipped around like that to capture the riding angle right. We'll mess with that a little bit later. All right, the next thing we need to take a look at is this little magnetic necklace right here that you can wear underneath your shirt. Clip that GO 3 right on your chest. Be able to get that footage. It's even got this angle adapter. So if you're doing things like riding a mountain bike, you can angle that camera just right. Now, prior to having something like this, the only way that I could capture any POV, like chest footage, was to use a big bulky chest mount like this with a GoPro off my chest, which isn't very good for walking around in public. Plus I have the angle kind of set for mountain biking. So this is gonna be another cool tool that I will use to be able to get some awesome footage for the videos that I make. All right, now looking at the Insta360 action pod right here. So this, you can see the GO 3 clips in there, super easy. This thing also has a screen you can flip up, which is awesome for vlogging if you want to be able to see yourself in the camera or if you're just trying to frame a shot. The GO 3 also wirelessly transmits its video feed to this front screen, so you can go ahead, clip it on something like this metal toolbox in the back and still be able to capture the video on that front screen. This thing is supposed to work up to 50 feet away. So once we get this powered on and set up, we'll definitely be putting that to the test. And then you got the quick action mount right here. This is the one, I believe, yep, that's got the suction on the bottom of it, or just like this little adhesive bit on the bottom of it. Peel that off. It's got that little bit of, yep, nice and sticky right there. And that locks on to these little flanges on the side of the GO 3. Press that button to release it. You could also hook that up to the pod. Goes multiple different angles. When you're done, ooh, that thing's kind of hard to get off. You can just clean that off, clean that surface off right there. Throw this cap back on, and it's ready to use next time you're out filming. All right, other things that I got along with this bike kit are this quick release mount right here. I just love unboxing new stuff, and I love the detail that they go into, just little things like that quick, easy, you know, pull tab right there. Nice, clean. It's got the instructions telling you how this thing mounts up. Everything, look at that. All cut out foam right there. It's those little things, those kind of high quality things, like similar to when you open up an Apple product. Now I'm realizing that when you open up Insta360 products, it's those things that just make you feel like you're getting that quality that you spent your money on. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this out. What has this got? Okay, so this is the mount right here that goes on to, you know, if I wanted to go ahead and hook this 360 up to, you know, my chest mount right here. Those little legs that pop out would be able to hook into that. And it's also got that additional mount right there to be able to screw into, you know, your standard base like this right here, or any camera base, those kind of just standard size threads that screw in right there. It's also got this extension piece right here, which is going to allow you to just give you more mounting options and allow you to kind of rotate that thing, get it set just right when you're mounting it onto a chest mount or something else. So that was a quick release mount. And last, but definitely not least, we got the bike bundle. Now let's go ahead and get this thing opened up, see what it's all about. Oh. Once again, you got that nice sleek, I mean, look, they even had a piece of foam over this right here, protecting that mount, which is awesome. You got the Insta360 chesty. Looks like this thing rotates around. Does it lock into place? It doesn't really lock in, so hopefully that's, I don't know about that. I'd rather see that thing kind of lock into place. When you're mountain biking and flying down the hill, you don't want your camera shifting at all. But I like the rubberized backing on this, and we'll see how this chest mount right here compares to one of my favorite chest mounts from same top right here. All right, so you got enough thumb screws, you know, can never have enough thumb screws. I've definitely been out on the trail before, brought my chest mount and didn't have a screw or any way to secure my GoPro to the chest mount. So I always keep a screw in every mount I have. Like if I have this mount, I'm gonna keep the screw in there so I know that that thing is ready to go. So thumb screws, got plenty of those. Let's pull this one out, see what this one's all about. All right, so this is just that additional, once again, it's got that screw where it'll screw to any of the bases of any of the tripods you might have. All right, you got all those other little clips. I'm not gonna pull every one of those out of the box, but you got this bike clip right here, which is pretty cool. That's gonna be able to clip around your handlebars on your bike. And it's got, you know, this right here that rotates just about any direction you could possibly want. So I got the handlebar mount on, time to get that chest mount on. Got the action pod in there with the Go 3 in that thing for now. Also got that visor mount on there so I can throw the Go 3 up there and get some good riding shots. And it's time to take this Go 3 out on its very first ride. All right, now we're gonna switch this thing up into the visor mount. I don't have enough balls to be able to do it while I'm riding just yet. Got to get a little bit more comfortable with that. The real reason why I want to use this visor mount is when I'm out riding and I want to look over and capture a beautiful view, something I'm looking at, or maybe I'm talking to some friends and I just want to capture those conversations. Having the chest mount, it's kind of hard to be able to point your chest over at people or capture those views. So what this would allow me to do is get that riding footage, and then when I wanted to capture a view or those conversations, just throw it up top and be ready to go. Now it's time to get a little bit of speed and see how the wind noise reduction does. I have the wind noise reduction on, so let's see how it sounds and let's test the audio quality. So this next clip is going to be audio coming from the Go 3 in the action pod with the wind reduction on. All right, getting up to speed right now. Good decent amount of wind flow right here, you should be able to hear. So let's see if this is doing its job. And what do you think? How does the audio sound? That's just a small little riding test. So if you guys have made it this far, subscribe to the channel, but most of all, get stoked, go ride, have some fun, people.